Hey, it's Maurice. I'm back with another video for Beatdowns Fights. I have another list here I'm gonna be doing here. So I got, again, another 5 fights. So the first one is Cad Bane versus Bo-Katan. I got Ray versus Kit Fisto. I got Lizard from the Marvel Comics, going as Type F from the Spy X Family Cold White movie. After that one, got R2D2 versus Scar from The Lion King. And the last one is Donkey Kong versus Shadow. But who would win in these fights? So the first fight is Cad Bane versus Bo-Katan. So the thing with Cad Bane is he's actually crazy tough. Like, he's crazy strong. Like, he can fly with his jet boots too. But he's a ruthless fighter also. Like, in the book of Boba Fett, he was fighting against Boba Fett though, but Cad Bane kinda had the upper hand until Boba beat him in the fight. So Bo-Katan, again, she can fly because she has a jetpack, but she's a great fighter too. Like, she has some cool gadgets and gear too. But I think who's actually winning this fight, who I think would win, is Cad Bane. The Cad Bane is actually in my top 5 favorite bounty hunters in Star Wars. So basically, Cad Bane can fight against Obi-Wan and Anakin in the Clone Wars series too. So this would be a close fight, but I think Cad Bane would win that fight. So the next fight is Ray versus Kit Fisto. So between the two, Rey has proven herself just how powerful she is. But I'm only limited to 2 movies, The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. Because the reason why, because, yeah, she was introduced in The Force Awakens. Well, actually, no, I'm actually limited to 3 movies. So in The Force Awakens, she was actually force sensitive. Like, surprisingly, she did a good job against fighting Kylo Ren. But in The Last Jedi, yeah, she was fighting against Scards and all that. But in The Rise of Skywalker, yeah, she has proven herself just how good she is in the duel. Like, she fought against Kylo Ren, I think it was like twice or once, but still beat him in those fights. But Kit Fisto is way better. Like, he's way more powerful than Rey. Well, I don't know if you... Basically, because Rey's not a Jedi Master, but Kit Fisto is. Like, he is one of the best out there. He was actually in the Jedi Order. He was actually in the Jedi Temple. Like, in the Jedi Council or something like that. You had to be the best duelist out there to be in a Jedi Council. So Kit Fisto is a master duelist. Like, he can fight against General Grievous and overpower him in the Clone Wars, but was able to fight against Palpatine at least for like 10 seconds till he got killed in Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, Kit Fisto is still more powerful than Rey. Maybe the better duelist than Rey too. Like, Rey did beat the episode 9 Palpatine, but that was more kind of like a clone or something like that. I don't come above if I'm wrong about that, but yeah. But Kit Fisto, I think he's proven himself just how powerful he is more than Rey. It would be a close fight, but I think Fisto would beat her in the fight. So the next one is Lizard versus Type F. So I think it was 2024 or 2023 when Spy X Family Cold White came out. I loved it. So Type F was one of the villains in that movie. Like, Type F was crazy strong and crazy tough, but he actually had actual bullets though. Like, in his armor, like inside his body, he actually had bullets just wrapped around in his body. so he never really ran out of bullets. But he had a rocket arm too. But I think the main problem for Type F though is Lizard has a healing factor. They go to regeneration healing factor, where he can actually regrow his limbs in an instant. So basically Lizard is basically stronger than Type F here. Like Type F might be trying to just shoot him up or use the rocket. But I don't think that's going to be enough to take Lizard down. Like Lizard's stronger, he's tougher. Plus his claws can do some damage. So yeah, I think Lizard will win that fight. But I want you guys' input too. So the next fight is R2-D2 against Scar from the Lion King. But who's actually winning between the two? So R2-D2, you might not think he's a great in a fight, but you're also kind of wrong too. Like, R2 was actually surprisingly physically strong in those movies. Like, he got kicked over in Revenge of the Sith and got shot at by a stormtrooper in Return of the Jedi. So yeah, R2 can get damaged quite easy. But in the fight, yeah, you don't want to mess with R2 in the fight. Like, basically in that fight in Revenge of the Sith, when the two super battle droids were trying to damage him, yeah, you don't want to get on R2's bad side. Like, he basically sprayed oil and used his jet boosters to pretty much burn them to a crisp. Sorry, kind of spit by accident. So basically, R2 has gadgets in his body, like he has a shock armor, cutting saw too. Like Scar, he is crazy strong, and is crazy ruthless too. So basically, Scar is just a lion, but still, Scar has no chill. He's ruthless. Basically, in the 2019 version, when Mufasa was crying out for help, yeah, Scar didn't really care. But because Scar only has claws and teeth, that's just gonna scratch R2. Because R2 is metal, I think R2-D2 would win that fight. So the next fight in the final one is Donkey Kong versus Shadow. So I think between the two, Donkey Kong is crazy strong. You can send other characters flying with punches. Even throw barrels at other characters. But Shadow is way faster. Like in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, I think I saw it 3 times, it was that good. Shadow is crazy fast. He's crazy tough. So basically, he turned to Super Shadow near the end of the movie. That's not really your typical Shadow. That's a godlike being there. But in this fight, it's just base Shadow I'm talking about here. Shadow literally overpowered Knuckles in the first encounter. Just send him flying with his attack. So basically, when Shadow comes into a fight, he uses his jet shoes to basically fly and teleport in mid-fight. But he was actually able to send Knuckles flying with an attack. So I think between the two, I think Shadow would win that fight. So that's the fights that got lined up. If you like this, comment, like, and subscribe. So bye for now.